Okay. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming to class. Um, Today, fortunately, is going to be core day. So we're going to work with our core a little bit, front, back, body. But I'd like to start by sitting up on one or two blocks. Um, Make it comfortable. Like, don't go into your deepest expression of this. So I'm going to just start it on two blocks because it's really easy on the knees and kind of comfy. And I may shift as we move along. But what I love about sitting on the blocks, and only if it doesn't hurt your knees, and you could be really sweet to yourself and just put a blanket under the knees, and that feels really good for most people. Um, but what I love about this pose is how it lengthens our spines. It's so much easier to sit this way and have a nice neutral spine than when we're sitting on the floor and having to deal with the pelvis and the pelvic tilt or tuck when we're sitting flat on the floor. All right. And I wanted to read, I've got this lovely 100 divinations almanac of the birds from Maria Popova. And I come down here early and I pick one or two cards to read. And this one I thought was really beautiful. It says, and they're very hard to read, and I think I need new glasses because the print is so small. Okay. It says, being in balance together is not a fixed state, not a battle over differences or bending to each other, but a slender cord of grace between you, tough and elastic, that leaves you steady and free. And I really love that because I feel like we're kind of in this country anyway, in this battle. And we know we are not gonna, the harder we fight. So I really liked this idea of being in balance um, and that it is a slender cord of grace. So maybe we can kind of keep that in mind as we get through our day and our week. And already I feel too high. So sit well, however it feels good for you. Sit well. And maybe close the eyes, draw the shoulders to the side body. Maybe just a slight tone to the lower belly just to help um, feel a little bit more steady on the blocks. And think of all the ways that you can create balance in your life. What are the ways that make you feel more in balance, more calm, more centered? And then vow to go toward those things, even if it's just once a day, taking the time to bring yourself back to balance, to that centeredness where the world doesn't seem like it's swirling so much. I often think of this metaphor that I've probably read in a bunch of different places that if you can picture the ocean and the surface of the ocean and the waves and how everything is so churned up. But then if you can dive below that, if you're a snorkeler or a diver, you get down underneath the surface, underneath the waves, and everything calms down. And sometimes we have to get away from or underneath the surface waves. We have to just go down a little bit deeper, find our center, calm down, breathe. Good. Just one more nice breath here. And then let the eyes open. If at any point you need to come out of this position, please do. We will get those legs out from under us pretty soon. So inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale to your heart. Interlace. Press it out, but keep the body nice and tall. And then take the arms up and just check out where are you at with the shoulders. Tone the belly in just a little bit so you're not overarching. And then slowly exhale, let go, round the shoulders, take them back for 3. Ah, good. And then take the arms up, inhale. Exhale to heart, interlace maybe the other way. Draw the hands out, the shoulders are down. Again, a little bit of tone to your belly. Take the arms up, hold. Watch the head here. Real easy to kind of duck the head and collapse the chest. And if that's the case, just take the arms a little more forward so the head can stay neutral. Big deep breath here, everyone. And slowly let go and shoulder roll. Just 3 of them. Just getting things warmed up. And last one here, take it up. Exhale to your heart. Interlace whichever way feels good. Drop the shoulders. Nice, easy breathing. And take the arms up. Hold here. Stretch through the palms of the hands, the wrists. And let go. And then last 3, roll those shoulders, just stretch it out. And good, just shake the hands. Good. One hand, now, you're up on block, so be mindful. One hand down, fingertips. Take the other arm up and stretch it out. And both arms up. Exhale, other side. And up. Good. Hold this side. Breathe. Reach. Now, I want you to feel the side you are contracting and maybe just kind of contract a little more, not necessarily go lower, but just see if you can contract a little bit more. So, core work, obliques here, side body. Breathe. Take the top arm up, take the other arm up, hold, and then go back to that side, both arms hovering. Feel the contraction on that side of your body. Good. Take the arms up. Exhale, other side. Reach and then contract a little bit more. Breathe. Take that arm up. Take the other arm up and then just a little baby side bend to work those muscles a little harder. Good. Take it up. Exhale, release. We got one more, both sides. Take it up. Exhale, fingertips to the floor. Now, before we contracted here, this time I want you to contract the outside. So you're in the side bend, but then you're going to try to pull those ribs in. And you're probably going to feel that, right? It's a really interesting sensation to draw those obliques in towards center, trying to find that equilibrium a little bit. Press into your fingertips if those are what's on the floor. And reach up, go sideways just for a second, and back up. Good. Exhale. Last one. First, find the side bend and then pull the ribs in so that side is a little straighter. Breathe. Take the arms up. I'm going, now I wish I had my less warm shirt on. And stretch. Take it center. Exhale. Let that go. Roll it out, everybody. Good. All right. So fish one leg out. That should feel, if you need to fish both out for a second, go ahead and just kind of flex through the ankles because that can get a little tender. But then just fish one leg out and make sure you're pretty centered on your block, especially if you're up high like this, and breathe. So just flex that foot and hold that, and then drag the foot back isometrically. So working with the back hamstring here, little bit in the hip. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, little forward fold here and breathe. So stretching out your back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, little baby forward fold. You're digging that heel back toward you. Good. One more. Take it up. And exhale. Breathe. And then take your hands to the knee. Inhale up. Twist toward that knee or past that knee and come into a seated twist. Still digging the heel, still lifting those toes, still stretching. Your back fingertips are either to block or to sacrum, or to the floor rather, or to your sacrum. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come down. Very careful again because you're on block. Straighten that leg. Kind of dig in the heel just so you're steady. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, careful here, forward fold. Don't have to go far. Make sure your block isn't wiggling underneath you. Breathe. And watch the extended legs knee. You don't want to hyperextend the knee down toward the floor. So keep a softness to that knee. You're going to feel that hamstring stretch, no doubt about it. Good. Release. Come on up. Switch sides. Bring that leg back. Bring the other one forward. Make sure you're nice and square. And then flex the foot and dig that heel all the way back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, just rounding down off of that knee. A little tuck of the chin and then take it up. Good. Exhale, take it down. Last one. And exhale. Good. Take it up. Exhale, twist to that side. Again, elbow can be there, hand can be there. You know, don't over twist. Keep the spine nice and long, the chest really long. Dig that heel back. Get some traction there, keeping the hamstring warmed up. And release. Inhale. Exhale, fingertips to the floor. Let's straighten that leg. Again, be mindful. Take it up. Exhale, take it forward. Ooh, yeah. So if you've been doing a lot of exercise or yard work, you're going to feel these hamstrings get nice and tight. So stretching them out, be gentle, a little dig of the heel to the floor. Nice length of your spine. Breathe. And come on up. Just bend that knee. Take the other foot out there. I'm going to drop my block one because I was on the short edge. And you can come on down off of the high block if you want. You're still sitting on the block this time. Both feet are in front of you, and then just flex and release. That can be a little tricky on the ankles, but oh my goodness, so important to stretch the fronts of the ankles. Good. Just a couple more. Just loosening those babies up and then lift and curl your toes and then spread them out. Good. Curl and spread. Curl and spread. Last one. Curl and spread and release. So feet are on the floor. You're still on your block. Hang in there. Inhale up. Take one hand down. Maybe the whole hand comes to the floor. Breathe and up. Exhale, side stretch, breathe, and up, hold here, flex, breathe, and press through the back body. So I'm not pulling the shoulders back, I'm just engaging the back body. Check the wrists if you're kind of flexing them, just let them be nice and straight, and then slowly twist to one side and hold. The opposite elbow back away from you so the chest gets really wide. So see if your left elbow would come back away and then really feel. Now be mindful. This is a pretty substantial twist and center. Press the back body, twist to the other side. Keep the arms or the knees neutral and then take that back elbow and reach it back behind. Come back to center and release. Roll those shoulders 3 times. And we're coming off of that block. All right, right to table pose. So again, thinking about actually, no, let's not do table just yet. Let's have a seat. You can sit on blanket or not, it doesn't. If you want to put it there, because we're going to have it for our knees. But let's start here seated, and I'll just turn sideways. The feet go in front of you, the heels dig in, and lean back a little bit. So we know a lot of these versions. We're going to add another version to this. So boat pose, right? Great core. You can feel you can feel your belly work. The caution here is not to overly round into the lower back. So just pause here and hold. Dig the heels in, pull the heels back isometrically. You can play with leaning back just a little more and then slowly come up and back down and up. Good. Slow and up. Just one more here and breathe. Good. And then take the hands to the floor and lift one leg. And all you're going to do is extend and out. Extend. 3, 4. Yep. And 5. Lower that one. We're going to build on this. So other leg and out. You should feel the core. Watch the strain on the shoulders. Your hands are just there for support. 4 and 5. Put that one down. Let's take the other one out, both arms, and breathe, keeping that lean back. Just bend, straighten. 2. This is too much. Hands go back down. 4 and 5. Lower if you can hold. Other leg. 1 and 2. 3, 4, woo, and 5. Lower and just round. We got one more here. This is what I do when I'm bored. I play with these different little things and breathe. All right, last one here. First leg goes out, both arms go out. So, little bit tricky when this knee bends, this elbow pulls back. So it's going to look like this. Pull, like I want you to feel this and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. Just hold. Lean back just a little more. You can poke yourself in the side. You feel those obliques working like crazy. And release. So far, so good. I did warn you. Core day. Core day. Woo! Other leg out, both arms. Remember, you can come right back to here if it's too much. All right, same side hand as arm. Bring it in and reach. Squeeze, like really feel the squeeze part. 3 and 4. Last one. Squeeze and hold, squeeze and hold. Maybe lean back just a little more, but lift the chest and release. Roll it over. All right, last one here. So come into boat if you can, and then cross ankles. The knees are bent. If that is too much, just drop it to the floor and stay with the heels down low. So you're here, and I want you to go side to side. So again, right? Core and obliques in particular. 2 sets of obliques, internal and external, and they crisscross our bellies. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Woo, and let go. Good job, everybody. Yeah, and Kristen, just be mindful we don't get that back going. Inhale, reach up, side bend again because we just worked those. Woo, and up. Exhale. And up. Exhale to your heart. Let it all go. All right, blocks toward the front of your mat just so you have them there. Now let's come to table pose. See, I almost forgot, and you would have been so sad if I had not done those. All right, table pose. This is going to be a recurring theme all through class. Spread the fingers. Make sure that weight is in the center line of those hands, not just in the pinky side or not just in the wrist. If the wrist hurts, you take those hands forward, half to a full handprint as long as you feel steady. Right leg goes out. Go ahead and lift the right leg. 5, just knee to elbow, so squeeze it in and out. 2, 3, again, can you feel belly scrunch? Good, last one here. Hold it out, hold that leg out, take the left arm out. Same thing, elbows come into the side body as the knee comes in. It's not coming across. So 1, go slow. Squeeze in the middle, 2 and 3 and 4, yep. And 5, listen up. Both limbs go out, regular balancing table. Drop the toes to the floor, it's just the arm. So squeeze it in, out. 2, 3, and 4, squeeze it in. 5, and let go. Both knees down. Maybe a child's pose or puppy stretch, just to stretch all that out. Good. And come on up. Second side, everybody. Leg goes out. Find your breath. Lift the left leg. Hone the belly in. Check those wrists. And when you're ready, just the knee comes in and out. But when you bring it in, squeeze that belly out. 3, 4, and 5. Hold that leg out. Take the right arm out. Here we go. Everything's coming to the middle. So elbow back, knee up. 1, go slow. 2, and 3. Come on. 4, and 5. Leave the arm. Hold. Lower the foot. Squeeze the low belly. Just the arm. But I want you to feel like you're squeezing that elbow to the waist. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower that hand. Take it to downward facing dog. Spread the fingers. Check the shoulders here. Try not to dive through the front of the shoulders. Keep the muscles supporting those joints. Pedal out your feet. And then knees to the floor. Come on back. Child's pose, hero pose, anything that feels good. 3, good. Come on up. Plank pose. Now, if your wrists are just not happy because of all that stuff, come on down to elbows. That's okay too. Plank pose, you're strong. Remember, the knees can be down. Don't overwork here. As best you can. Press away from the floor. Feel the strength. And then imagine scrunching your belly. So take the pubic bone toward the belly button. And breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees, everybody. Sink back. Hero pose, puppy stretch. Shake out those wrists if they're chatty, which they can get so chatty. Good. Just breathe. All right. Last one here. Come on up. Down dog, 2 planks. So start in down dog. Good, strong poses. 2 plank. You can drop to elbows here. It's perfectly, wonderfully fine. Be sure you're taking care of those wrists. All right. Knee taps, everybody. 1, and then the other. 2, 3, opposite knees. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope, you're not done. You're not done. 10 times both knees. 10, 9. Try not to move the hips. 7, whew, 6. We're almost done. 5, see, halfway. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holy moly, let it go. I know, I know, I know. Good. Come on up, everybody. Right foot forward. See, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. We got a lot of the core work done. And just find a nice, easy lunge. The blocks are up high. Optional, just if you want, bend the back knee and stretch the quad. Watch the knee though, and you don't have to lift and lower. Just do that a couple times if it feels okay, and then hold and breathe and notice. And then lower that leg down. If it was bent, take your hands to your knees. Both arms reach up. Think about that side body again. I want you to scrunch it. And up, 2, and 3. Don't forget the breath. 4. Hold the elbows. Hold. Take the hands out. Squeeze through that back body. And breathe. Reach the arms up. Exhale, hands down. Just real easy. Switch sides. The blocks are up high. Makes those switches a lot easier. Start in a simple lunge. Feel free to bend and straighten the back knee or just bend and hold. Really starting to play again with stretching my quads, the front of the legs, because they're what gets so tight. And if we can stretch and create that balance, I think it's going to go a long ways. And release that. Make sure the knee feels comfortable. Take your hands to your knees. Arms go out in front of you. Pull back, squeeze. And 2. Squeeze, everybody. 4. Hold here, hold. And then just bring the fists up or the hands up. And release. Good job, everybody. Move those blocks out of the way. Take that left leg back. Come to downward facing dog. Ooh. Stretch, stretch, stretch. When you're ready, if you're ready, lift the right leg. Don't have to do that. And then slowly step all the way through. You can grab your blocks again. Hold. Lengthen the spine. Leave your right hand on your block. It can be medium, it can be high. Take the left arm up. Yep. So it's different than our normal twist. Squeeze the back body and release, let go. Put the left hand on the block, take the right arm up. Squeeze the back body and release. Both hands come to your knee, lift your chest. Again, stretching that quad. If you want a little more stretch, you can bend the knee and take the torso back a little bit, both arms up. Good, breathe. So one hand at a time, you're going to take your left hand and squeeze it down like you're really pulling something hard. Reach that up, pull the right and up. Good, left, just 2 on each side. Think about it, pull that arm, reach it up, release fully, hands down. If you want, you're just going to switch legs or move the blocks, go through down dog. From down dog, left leg lifts. Belly tones in, step all the way through. Blocks can come in. Find your breath. Good, first things first. Left hand stays where it is, right arm goes up. It's a tricky, tricky little twist. and release. This time the left arm goes up, twist, and release. Both hands to the knee, come up, find your breath. Breathe, both hands behind the head. Now, little tricky. Try to dip the left elbow and center. Ooh, I know. Dip the right elbow and center. Both arms up. Bend the back knee. Sit back a little if you want the quad stretch. And exhale. Both feet forward. Step forward. Bend the knees. Come on up. And exhale. I feel good. Move your blanket out of the way. Or step over it when we're ready. So either way, you don't need your stuff right now. So I was reading an article this morning that said that they used to think that if you did a burst of exercise, then you would have to rest. I'll try to frame this correctly. You'd have to rest to fill up your reserves because what you take in one part of the body, what you do to one part kind of takes from another. But the article said the research actually says that when you have these bursts of kind of exercise and activity, it actually feeds the body and allows it to be able to do more. Of course, that makes sense, right? As long as you don't overdo it. We're back to that idea of balance, right? So feet or hips width apart, mountain pose. Shoulders up, squeezing back and down. Shake out the arms. We've been doing this Wednesday and Friday. Let the arms feel like jelly. Just shake them out. Good. And let that go. Inhale, reach up. Hands come to your heart. Come on down, baby squat. Don't overdo it. Remember, watch the back here and breathe. You're going to drop the chest. Take the arms out beside you. And then bring the hands together. Lift the chest. Super slow. Drop to neutral. Arms squeeze back. And then come up. We got one more. Arms out. Back in. Stand all the way up. Exhale. One hand down, one arm over. Feel the squeeze. And up. And down. And up. Hands to heart. Squat down. Shake it out, everybody. All right, so this time, instead of arms out, they're back, palms up. So drop the chest, arms squeeze back. Take the hands back together, lift the chest. Press back, come up. Very much on purpose. Press it back. Take it up. Stand up. One hand down. And up. Other hand down. And up. Both hands to heart. Let it go. Shake, shake, shake. We got one left here. This one just a little bit trickier. So we're coming right back where we were before. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart. One, you're here. Two, you're going to come along with me. Drop the chest. Take the arms out. Bring the hands to the heart, but don't lift. Press them back. Listen up. Take them to your chest. Reach them forward. Good. Stand all the way up. Exhale, squat. Arms go out. Squeeze back to your heart. Press them back. Back to your heart. Reach them forward. Back and stand. Good. Last one. Out. Feel the body work. And out. Good. And forward. And stand it up. Whoo, good. And shake it out. So anytime we do this, right, the core has to work because if it didn't, I'm not really sure what would happen. You would just like, right? It has to keep you strong because you're levered out, you're cantilevered out away from the body. So anytime we get out of balance, core has to work. So stand well, shoulders back, find mountain pose, hands to hip, take one foot out, lift the foot, take the other arm out. Now, there's a point at which, as you keep going, you might topple a little. So just really play with where you are. Doesn't have to be far. So what's happening? My core has to work like crazy to stay centered, right? You feel that, Kristen? Like, wow. Yeah. All right. Come on down. Second side, one side always easier than the other. So step out, lift the leg. Maybe that's where you're at. That's where you hang. Otherwise, other arm out. And then play with the idea. Where am I? Where can I go? What's happening to the standing leg? Breathe. And come on up. Woo! Shake that out. I know. What are you looking at her for? It's like, what is she doing? All right, mountain pose. Be near a wall if that makes sense for you. All right, shoulders back, everybody. Hands to hips. Take the right leg and just lift that knee or left leg, whichever one feels good to start with. Opposite arm up and breathe. Balance work. You can release that other hand if you want. Get really tall on the standing leg. So again, super, just working hard here, right? Core has to support this. And release. Back to mountain pose. Shoulders roll back. You're going to start to shift into the other leg and lift. Take the opposite arm up, squeeze the belly. You can let that other hand go. Find your breath. Stand tall, stand taller, and let go. Good, shake that out. Going back to the first side, gonna add a little bit to it. Again, a wall space, a desk, a chair, a table, as you work with your own balance. So go back to the first side, lift, try to find a still spot. Opposite arm up. You're gonna just take knee to hand, knee to opposite hand. So if you can, you're lifting that knee even more, and then you're gonna lower it to 90. Squeeze it in, I know. 2, 3, 4, squeeze it in, and 5, and let go. Right, so right, just working with that space. Second side. Here we go, lift the knee. Opposite arm up. All you're doing, right? You got to engage the belly. You might just hang here, or you're going to see if the knee will lift a little more and up. 2, so much harder on this side. 3, 4, 5, and release. What you may or may not have noticed is when you lift, feel your belly. Which side is working harder for you? Is it the standing leg that has to try to maintain balance? Is it the knee side that has to squeeze that knee in, right? It's kind of interesting to me. For me, both sides, it's the bent knee side. But as soon as I did this, I felt the straight side. Yeah, good. So shake that out, everybody. All right, go wide. Let's finish up the standing series. Arms up. Exhale, goddess pose. Just hang. Take the hands down. Just hang. Maybe rock a little side to side. Adjust the width of your pose so that your knees are over your feet. For some, you got to just go a little bit narrower. Good. Breathe. Arms up. If you can, hold the squat. If not, every time the arms are straight, the legs go straight. Good. Squeeze it down and lift. Squeeze and lift. 3, 4, almost done. 5, hands here. Bring the hips back. Drop the chest so it's level, but keep the squat if you can. And breathe. Arms out to the sides. Really strong core here, everybody. Squeeze the belly button in and breathe. Drop one hand to the floor, lift the other just a little. Come back out to those wings, drop the other. Come back out to those wings and stand up. And release. Good. Shake, shake, shake. Come on back to your mat. See, not too bad. Not too bad. Roll the shoulders and find mountain pose. Big deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. Breathe in and out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down to your blocks. Step back with the right leg. Hands come to the knee. Come on up. Nice little lunge. Back knee can be on the floor. Don't forget. Breathe. Good. You're going to take the right arm forward and you're going to take the left arm back. Again, core, right? Using this work, using the twist. Take the back hand down your back, careful, and the top arm up. You're not going far. And release. Inhale up. Exhale, hands down to blocks. You can either step back through down dog or just forward and back. Right foot forward, everybody. Hands to your blocks. Make sure the pose is wide enough. Hands come to knee. And then you're in that nice lunge. Take the arms up. Breathe. Strong back leg. Left arm forward. Right arm back. Breathe. Just notice. And then if you want, hand down, kind of like exalted warrior with a little twist. And release. Whew, hands down. Move your blocks out of the way. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out. 1, you're here. Just hold. 2, left leg lifts. The knee bends. And the hip opens. Release that side. Right leg lifts. Bend the knee and then lift that knee to open the hip. Release that side. Plank pose. Knees down. Child's pose. Or hero or anything that makes sense in your belly or your body or your belly. Come on up, everybody. So we're going to do one. We have done this before, and I want to give you a lot of options because my husband always says, how do you do that? But so what is easy in my body is not necessarily easy for everybody. So here's what it looks like to start. And I'm just going to demo real quick. So you're here sitting up nice and tall, feels really, really good on your back. And then you're going to come down, legs up, arms overhead. That's the easy part. The hard part is what I find best is to bring the arms down, use the elbows, And then maybe you come to your toes, but maybe you're just here. It's not about the forward fold. Okay. So then you, from, from here, you roll back and you take it up. So what we're doing is this, but I don't want you to hurt this while you're doing that. So one, you can put a blanket down, be a little softer. Two, if you don't want anything to do with that, I would come here and just crunch and release. Okay. Crunch and release so that you're not rolling on your back. All right. So knees are bent. You're wrapped around. And when you're ready, arms out, you're going to slow. This is the core part. Slow, take the legs up, arms overhead. This in and of itself feels marvelous. And if you want to just hang right here, that's great. This is so good for your back. All right. But otherwise, the hands come back down. Go to the elbows, push yourself up, and then maybe reach for the feet. But easy forward fold here. Don't make it deep. All right, back down, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the knees, bend, the legs go up. And then release, bend the knees, push into your elbows. Let's see if we can do 3 more. Slow and up and then down and forward. Some of you cannot even worry about the elbows. Your bodies just can do this. And up. We got 1 left. Go slow on the way down. Up and up. Oh, that one was a little jerky. I probably shouldn't have done that one. And just stretch it out. Whew, good. We are going to come down to our backs. Do me a favor, have a strap beside you and a block beside you. We're going to use both of those. And then just come on down. Oh. Take the arms to cactus. Your feet are on the floor. Let's just settle things down a little bit. Oh, good. And turn the head one way. Keep the arms cactus if you can. And then bring the head to center. And turn your head the other way. And bring it to center. Good. Arms come down at your sides. We're going to do a little bit of bridge work today, also so good with core, and in particular, the low belly transverse abdominis. That is our huge stabilizing muscle between the pubic bone and the belly button. So the shoulders are down on the floor, the hands can be down. Let's lift the hips, but not too much. Like don't overlift, don't go into a full bridge here. Lengthen through the tailbone so that your lower back is not arching. And just hold here for a second. Now, for some of you, this is plenty. You don't need to do more. But how we access the transverse is by lifting one foot. So push into one foot, lift the other, and then lower. Lift the other foot. And if you're not sure, place your fingertips on the low belly and feel what happens when you lift that foot. This was shown to me by a physical therapist. He said it is one of the best things that you can do for your transverse abdominis and basically core. So I'm just lifting one, I'm pausing, and then lowering. What we want to look for is that the hips stay level. They're not dropping when you lift the foot. And down. Good. Let's do 4 more. Yeah, not counting the glute work, right? 3 and down. 2 and down. 1 down and lower all the way. Take a moment here, just breathe. All right, so bridge theory. We're going to lengthen the tailbone, lift the hips, slightly pull the heels back isometrically. We get the hammies in the picture. Good. And then just so you're going to let the hips drop toward the floor, tap and lift both feet on the floor. Tap, 2, squeeze when you come up, 3, 4. Any back pain, particularly low back pain, don't squeeze at the top or don't lift as high. 6, go slow. 7, I know. 8, 9, one more. 10, and lower, everybody. We'll stretch this out in a minute, so hang on. You're going to take the feet slightly wider, turn the toes out just a little bit. Again, if this hurts your knees, bring it back to neutral. Shoulders are down, head is comfortable. Here we go. Lift, squeeze, and lower. 2, 3, squeeze at the top. 4, 5, 6, yep, 7, 8, almost done. 9, hold the top, right here. 10, hold. Pulse very softly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and lower. Bring the feet back in. Hold. We're almost done. We got one left, everybody. Just breathe. All right. So let's lift the hips neutral again. Your decision here. Left knee to chest, legs straight, back to your chest, back to the floor. Reset the hips, right side. Right knee in, right leg tall, back into the floor. Reset the hips each time. Bring it in. Leg lift. In and down. Right side. In, up, in. We got one more, both sides. Left knee, up, in, and down. Right, up, down. Hold the bridge, everybody. Hold. Lift as high as you would like at this point, as long as it doesn't hurt your lower back. Breathe, press into the feet. Very, very gently drag the heels back toward the hips. And everybody lower. Just bring your left knee to your chest. Release that side, just the right. Release that, both knees in. And just rock side to side. All right, both feet on the floor, grab your strap. We did all the hard work. Now we're going to settle it all down. Take the left foot into your strap, take the leg up to the ceiling. To optionally straighten the right leg and just stretch that hamstring. Your right leg nice and neutral on the floor. Just breathe here. Good, and then take the strap in the left hand if it isn't already. Take the leg out to the left. And breathe. The right arm goes to cactus. Breathe. Take the leg up. Grab it with your other hand, the strap, and take that leg across just part way, about a quarter, a third of the way. Stretch through that whole left hip. You can even put your thumb in the hip crease and just deepen that crease a little bit. Take the left leg up, bend the right knee. You can release your strap, come to figure four, left ankle above the right knee, and then bring those knees to your chest. Good one. You're going to hold here or cross the knees and come into cow face legs. Cow face, you can grab feet, you can grab ankles. You can not use your hands and just isometrically press the ankles or the heels away from each other. And release. Both knees to your chest. Left foot goes to the floor. Your strap goes around the right foot. When you're ready, you can straighten the left leg, only if that makes sense for you. It depends on how tight your hammies are. And just breathe. Good. Strap in the right hand, take the right leg out to the right. Maybe the left arm is in cactus. Squeeze the low belly, bring that leg up, grab the strap with your other hand, take it part way across. Maybe the thumb goes to the hip crease, just draws that away a little. Take the right leg up, bend the left knee. You can release your strap. Come into figure four. Stretch out those hips. And then stay there or cross knees. And maybe play with cow face legs. Good, release that, everybody. Both knees to chest. Keep the right knee in, but straighten the left leg all the way down to the floor. And then either stay here or grab that right knee with your left hand and come into a little twist. Don't go super deep here. I never try to bring my knee to the floor on this one. It's a deeper twist. And back to center, both knees to chest. Right leg straighten. Hold here, just stretch it out. And then right hand to the knee, bring it across. Good, back to center, both knees to chest. Last one. You're gonna come to happy baby. There's tons of options here. You can grab your big toes, the knees go out to the sides and toward your waist. You could grab the ankles instead. I like this one a lot because you can use the weight of the arms to just deepen the pose a little, or you can take your elbows behind your knees from the outside to the inside and just grab a finger and hold it there. You can grab the outside of the feet, anything that just feels kind of good here. And then close your eyes and maybe rock a little bit side to side, just loosening up all that stuff we worked. And then bring your hips back to center. Hold the pose though, if you can, if it's okay. And just let everything be deep. And think about swimming underneath the surface of the waves, underneath the chaos, to find calm, gentle abiding. Good. Release, happy baby. Bring those knees together. Whew. Feet to the floor. So, as an option here with your block, you're just going to take the block underneath your sacrum. Just so we finish class, we'll do Shavasana as well, but to finish class with an inversion, if you happen to be really close to a wall, feel free to use the wall to take your legs up. Otherwise, the block is under your sacrum, below your hips, the top line of your hips. Arms are out or down and palms up. Just let your body fill up some of its reserves. Nice length behind the neck. Shoulders are soft to the floor. Soften. Try to release. Very slowly bend the knees. If you are loving that pose, you can stay there longer. But otherwise, slowly lower one foot to the floor and then the other. So you're in a restorative bridge. Hold this one just for a moment. This is very stabilizing for the SI joints, the sacroiliac joints. So we'll pause here and just let the sacrum settle into the block. And then press into the feet. Lift the hips so that you can get the block out of there. And then lower one vertebra at a time from the very top to the very bottom. Straighten one leg to the corner of your mat, straighten the other one, and move into your Shavasana. Make sure you're warm enough if you need to cover up with a blanket or sock. Maybe the hands rest on the belly. And if that's not comfortable, then to your side. And just notice the soft rise and fall of your belly. Let go of all your troubles for now, for the next few minutes, and just be at peace with your body, your mind, your heart. Soften down. Mm. You are ready. Just bend one knee and then the other, and let both feet rest on the floor. Maybe take the feet a little wider and the knees in. And just feel your body at the moment. Notice if you were able to get below the surface. And then walk the feet to hips width. Draw your knees to your chest. Squeeze them in. And just rock side to side. Mm. Roll the knees over to one side. And curl all the way over. Mm. And then come on up. I seem to have disappeared from my screen. I've never seen that before. I'm here, even if you can't see me. Yeah, we just had a storm come in, so it funked everything up here. Anyway, bring your hands to your heart. Just follow my voice. And namaste, everyone. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Isn't that weird?
An abstract painting.
I know.
Thank
Wow. All right, my love.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank